And an 11-year-old boy attacked by a shark. The boy grabbed by the shark while surfing off a busy North Carolina beach. The boy suffered severe wounds to his foot, but he is expected to make a full recovery. And just 2 weeks ago, another teen was bitten at the same exact beach. And last year across the globe, there were nearly 100 shark attacks, and 59 of them happened right here in the U.S. We sent On the Record's Griff Jenkins to the Mote Marine Laboratory in Sarasota, Florida, to learn more about sharks and shark attacks.
Last year saw an unprecedented number of shark attacks, 89 reported worldwide. So we came to the Mote Marine Laboratory here in Sarasota, Florida to find out what they think may be in store for this summer. If we were surfing and we saw one of these guys, how should we behave? How concerned should we be?
Well, first of all, I have to tell you that probably if we fell in the water right here, as long as there wasn't food in there, these guys would probably all scatter. If there's food in the water, different story.
Dr. Bob Huter has been studying sharks for more than 40 years. And while he says the evidence shows we may have more bites, he says we shouldn't necessarily be afraid to go in the water.
It's really important for us to understand, especially in the U.S., that of all these numbers of so-called attacks that we see every year, a lot of them are done by these smaller kinds of sharks, and they're not anywhere close to being fatal.
Bites, not attacks.
Bites, not attacks.
He says one key that may be useful for the future is tracking sharks.
Well, this is a part of Mote Marine Laboratory that the public doesn't see. This is our marine experimental research facility where we actually work on large sharks and rays in captivity. Watching what these animals do and understanding their daily lives and their annual life cycle and the course of their entire life has been very difficult until just recently, when we have this kind of technology to actually track the animals and see them in almost real time, see where they're going and understand what their habitats are and what their needs are in terms of survival.
If there were the threat of a predator shark, could something like this be used to find out if one in real time was near the beach or near swimmers?
Absolutely. I mean, this is showing us where the animals are. This is filling in the gaps in our knowledge of where these animals move in space and time.
So this is the actual tracking mechanism. You can watch these sharks.
You can see in this case we've got 2 great white sharks that are being tracked off of the U.S. Atlantic. One, if we zoom in on her last ping, her last satellite transmission, she was just off of Ocean City, Maryland. So kind of close to your headquarters. I think she may be looking for you, Griff. We think that she's on her way up to the Cape.
My wife isn't going to like this.
And if you're interested in tracking where sharks are right now, you can check out the Global Shark Tracker. There is a link on GretaWire.com.